Happy Friday, Vikings!
Welcome back to another spectacular episode of NPTV. Before we kick off today's episode, would everyone please stand for a moment of silence? Now please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alright, it's time for everyone's favorite part of the broadcast. Today for lunch, you can get a delicious grilled cheese, a buffalo wrap, the school's cheesy pizza bar, or a healthy popcorn chicken green salad with sides of seasoned french fries and fresh fruit. And for dessert, we're having delicious gooey butter cookies.
As if I haven't had enough butter cookies today, I had some for breakfast. Oh man, I can't wait for lunch. Cookies sound so good. Dinner also sounds delicious. And speaking of dinner, tomorrow, Saturday, March 1st, the Viking Football Club dinner and auction will take place at Knights at St. John. The doors will open at 4:30 p.m.
Make sure to drive up there. But if you're 15 and ready to begin driving, driver education classes will start Monday, March 3rd. That's only a handful of days away, and a small handful at that. So get your sign-ups in on Monday.
If you need driving class forms, make sure to get them early from the office.
Early in the morning on Tuesday, March 4th, in room M15, freshmen, you have a student council meeting.
Make sure you don't miss out on some important information at this meeting, freshies.
And juniors, make sure you study important information for your SATs.
Hope all of you juniors are ready. It's finally that time. SAT testing will be on Wednesday, March 5th. You'll receive an early email next week letting you know which room you're testing in. The test will be from 8 a.m. to noon, so be ready to lock in.
Do you know who else is also locked in? Our main man, the Superman of Posey County photography, Dave Pierce, who won the truck raffle. He is now in possession of either a lump sum of money or he'll get to choose from an assortment of vehicles.
On March 13th, BPA is doing another blood drive. Be a hero to save a life and skip a class period too. It's a win-win situation.
That's all for announcements. Let's take a look at another superhero in this week's Senior Spotlight.
This week's Senior Spotlight is very legally blonde, as known as Leah Fifer.
Leah takes part in various activities, including BPA, theater, tennis, and spellboy. This year, Leah is the lead in the musical Legally Blonde. She will be playing as Elle Woods.
Outside of school, she has an internship at University Strategic Communications at USI. In her free time, Leah loves to do nails.
When asked what her favorite class or teacher is, she said that Frau was her favorite teacher and always made German so fun. The activity that she said she's most proud of is theater.
After graduation, she plans to go to USI to major in marketing. Good luck, Leah. We wish you the best in the future.
And make sure to come see her as Elle Woods in Legally Blonde on March 13th, 14th, and 15th. Now, let's send it over to sports.
What's up, Vikings? Welcome to MPSN. It's been a while. I'm Britt.
I'm still Braylon.
Winter sports are coming to a close as the boys swimming team has climbed out of the pool and dried off.
But before he dried off, Braden Hart broke Noah Walden's 50-yard freestyle record by finishing in just under 25 seconds.
Another record was broken as well. The 200-yard freestyle relay team shattered a record of their own. This relay team includes Braden Hart, Ethan Seibert, Grant Stone, and Cardin Kiesel.
Sounds like a great season.
And like 100 records were broken. I can't even break that many windows with a baseball bat.
Good to know. Now, as we all know, the girls basketball team had an amazing season. Let's take a look back on that. They finished the season 19-7 and 4th in the PAC.
Leading the way was senior Alyssa Heath with 15.9 points per game. It was a historic season for her as she reached 1,000 career points.
The ladies were crowned sectional champions as they won in dominant fashion against Perry Central 52-28. Another unrecognized accomplishment is that they went undefeated against SIAC schools.
Congratulations on a historic season, ladies. We can't wait to see what the future holds.
Speaking of historic seasons, allow me to tell you all about Tyson Barrow.
Wow, Tyson Barrow.
Yes, Tyson Barrow. I think we should call this guy the wheelbarrow. His last name is Barrow and he carries his opponents around like a wheelbarrow.
Good thinking. I like it. Well, the wheelbarrow went to compete in the state wrestling tournament last week. While he may not have came out on top, he should feel on top of the world to even make it that far.
He absolutely should. His postseason journey began early this month when he was crowned sectional champion.
He then moved on to regionals, where he was once again on top of the podium.
The wheelbarrow is on fire. He advanced to semi-state at the Ford Center, which is in Central Evansville.
Central Evansville? Never heard of it.
Me neither. Anyway, Tyson placed fourth at semi-state and clinched a spot at state, where he fought hard but fell short against the son of Notre Dame's head football coach, Marcus Freeman.
What a great run for Tyson. The 175-pound weight class was loaded with talent this year, and Tyson just happened to be one of them. Congratulations, Tyson. We can't wait to see what the future holds for you and the wrestling program.
Speaking of what the future holds, let's see what the future holds for North Posey Athletics.
The boys basketball team kicks off sectional play next Wednesday against Tell City. This year, sectionals will be played at Tell City.
Sounds like they're rigging it, giving Tell City a home court advantage. Oh well, the boys are up for the challenge. The theme is white lies. Be sure to show up and show out for the Vikes.
And now let's send it over to Birthday Boy and his trusty sidekick. Tell us about weather.
Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to NPTV Weather. I'm Paige.
And I'm Birthday Boy Seth, which is now in WBBS. Weather Birthday Boy Seth. It's not every day you have a broadcast on your birthday, but getting on track, we've had a nice warm up this week, haven't we, Paige?
For sure. The temps have been up and down here recently, but I've seen some warming in the forecast. We've had a jump of about 40 degrees this past weekend. We also had an amazing high on Tuesday and Wednesday. We got up around the mid-60s. And up in Gibson County, they got some hail. It was around 1/10 of an inch.
I'm loving the warmer temps and can't wait to go outside this weekend and to enjoy it while it lasts. But we had some strong storms, which isn't normal for this time of year.
It's a little weird, but weather is weather. But speaking of temps,
Today will be a sunny but windy day with a high of 63 and a low of 36. And on Saturday, it will be mostly cloudy but quite colder with a high of 42 and a low of 22.
on Sunday, it'll be mostly cloudy and the temps drop again to a high of only 38 and a low of 27. And finally, on Monday is a partly cloudy day with a bit of a warm-up with a high of 46 and a low of 43.
It seems like we have quite a fluctuation in these temps this week with all these highs and lows.
We sure do. It's a crazy week for weather, so you better get to studying those temps.
I will. I want to have some nice cake, but speaking of studying, let's send it over to Top 5 to look at what you guys voted as the best places to study and the worst distractions.
Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to NPTV's very own Top 5.
Earlier this week, we asked you guys where's the best place to study for a test. It's because juniors have SATs next week.
It's important to have a good testing environment, so we asked what annoys you the most during the test, so everyone knows what to avoid doing.
Let's start the best places to study.
At number 5, we have outside. It's nice to have a little fresh air while you study.
Next up at number 4, the Vikings voted for a friend's house.
And number 3, people want to get a change of scenery and a little caffeine at Starbucks.
The second favorite place to study is at home. And finally, number 1, the Vikings' favorite place to study is USI Library.
But before we sign off, the Vikings vote on what the worst distractions are during the test. The top 5 worst distractions are: the 5th worst distractions when someone taps their knee against their desk.
And now 4th place is people whispering.
And 3rd, we have the distraction of mouth breathers.
The second worst distraction is pen clicking. And finally, we have people as the biggest distraction. So try to be respectful of your classmates, everyone.
Distracting classmates are the worst. Have a great final day of February and have a